who am I without cancer? That's what you are for 2.5 years, is like the kid with cancer. During treatment, you have a plan, you know what you're gonna do each day. After treatment, it's way less clear. Just like living with who I am, figuring that out, it's really hard. But I have a determination to give back. I've always had a commitment to raise $1 million for St. Jude. And the half marathon in Nashville is kind of the kickoff for our kind of year-long fundraising effort to reach the $1 million. It's a little nerve-wracking just because I've heard stories about the Nashville run where it can be hot or hilly. My goal is to run it all, but we'll see how my training goes. My joints and my legs, they gotta be ready, and hopefully there's no setbacks.
When was the last time you ran?
Wednesday.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Adam is a little different than a regular runner. You have to remember he has to deal with some side effects from his treatment. There's some degeneration in his hips, hormone imbalances. So somebody that has healthy joints can push it a little more. With Adam, it's a little different. His recovery time really needs to be twice as long. We're talking about his hips and his joints that could deteriorate faster. Our process here is to get to that finish line healthy.
Today's the day before the half marathon that I'm running. You're a little nervous the night before running a half marathon, but I've trained as much as I believe I could have. I was up to 9 miles, so hopefully those 4 miles come easy. Mentally, I'm ready to go.
There's just been a lot going on coming into this. I know Adam is tired. I know he's had a rough few weeks, but he's got people that are tracking with him the whole way. They help him pace. So that's what gets me calm.
I had over 1,000 doses of chemo. That just had a whole different kind of side effects on my body. So I take a lot of supplements. I take probably like over 20 pills a morning. But probably the most difficult thing post-treatment is just like dealing with anxiety, depression, PTSD. Mentally, it's just an everyday like survivor's guilt. Like I had friends that passed away.
My son will cross the finish line and he will have 13 names written on his arm for each of the miles that he will cover. Those 13 names, they're not here and they don't get to cross the finish line. So the more money that can go to research, the quicker the other children might have a chance to make it.
I've been waiting for this moment and I'm excited to do it. And this is important to not only me, but my family too, just to give back to the hospital that saved my life. Adam's Army, it's a great group effort. I mean, they all have the same motivation that I do to give back. And they can definitely tell when I'm not feeling 100%, and I can tell when they're not feeling 100%. So we're kind of all here to help each other while helping St. Jude. The first 8 miles or so just flew by, and it was the last 2 or 3 where I was really struggling, but I made it a goal not to stop running, and I achieved that goal, and it was beautiful weather. There's tens of thousands of people there, and we finished it.
When Adam comes across that finish line, there's always a hug, there's always a kiss, and every time he crosses a finish line, like today, it means to me that A, he is really still alive, and that he is stronger than I've ever imagined. And you know, it just kind of reminds me too that we are moving on, that there is life after cancer treatment.
What I learned about myself is determination. During this race, I wanted to stop so many times, but I just kept thinking about my friends' names on my arms. They're all kind of just inspirations to keep me going and to keep my family going, because it's definitely a family effort. I enjoy giving back. It kind of helps me find my way in the world, and this is a good opportunity to help me do that.